got a question about the mixed voice and how to further your training when you've already got a nice connection with your real voice going all the way up, thinning out, just very light, kind of airy. How do you take it further? It does kind of depend, because there's a few different issues and subtleties that could be causing you to not be able to strengthen it. But here are the most likely candidates of that problem. So number one is probably that your vocal folds are just not strong enough to resist more airflow, meaning that you cannot get extra compression. What you can do is use more consonant exercises and staccato exercises that emphasize the starting of the note rather than the elongation of the note. So what you'd want to be is like like that. So you staccato the note going up. You can use consonants at the onset of the note, so just like the SLS scales, g g g and m m m, those kind of sounds, because what they do is they will actually help you resist the airflow and get breath compression. Now, they are crutches. You do need to learn how to take them off and do it on an open vowel and compress the breath that way. So what you can do is you start up on the note and you hold the note, and then you open it up, to oo, to e, things like that. You staccato up the scalp, like that. Then to take it further, what you can do is actually actively hold back your breath, because of what it does is it will create compression. But you never want to actually sound like you're holding back your breath, and you never want to actually feel like you're constricting. That's when you're doing it wrong. That is an art itself to develop, and those consonant exercises will help you do that. Also, exhaling your air before you practice a phrase will help you do that too. Basically, your vocal folds need to be strengthened over time to resist more air. The other thing is your vowels. If you're not using your vowels properly, you would find that you simply cannot roll enough weight into phrases, especially when you're singing. So if you sing your vowels with a closed jaw, like your jaw's too closed to get any big sound out of it. So you want to learn how to open up your voice. Okay, you want to learn how to stay connected while your jaws are all open on a big vowel like an ah, because that will help you roll more weight in. Now, the vowel modifications play a key too, because as you go higher, you need to shade your vowels very slightly, ah to because you don't want to go ah and start splatting. So as you go more to the vowel, it'll help you, it'll give you something to anchor on and lean into that voice a little bit more. You've got to take this slow and at a pace where you don't lose your range. What I mean by that is, if you try and roll in too much weight too soon, you'll create a wall in your voice where you lose your range suddenly. You only add enough weight to where you still got access to your entire range. Then lastly, you've got to carry all this stuff into songs, and doing that is a specific process. This stuff's really highly specific on the individual and what you're, and you know, I haven't even heard you, so I'm just going off by what I read. But I hope you find it helpful, and stay tuned for more stuff. See you next time.